eat, people.
I guess just welcome to the mukbang. Let me grab my phone. That's where my questions are at.
We're gathered here today to enjoy this dinner that I have prepared
And celebrate our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
And celebrate our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Dude, you think it's fine.
Alright, so since I don't have a big following, I come up with these questions on my own. So I guess we'll just discuss and move on. I have
I'm here to eat, not
seven
discuss
or eight
and
questions,
move
and
on.
Joe is gonna get me.
Baby,
No.
we're trying to have a mukbang here.
Demonetized.
Demonetized even though I don't make any money.
They still probably do it because they're pretty.
For real.
This bowl for him.
So whatever you want to use it for.
Baked beans, sauerkraut, I didn't use mine.
Yeah, because you're a woman.
Come here, buddy.
Give him a bun.
Yeah, Caleb. I ain't doing it.
Go ahead.
Mayonnaise, honey.
So who wants to start us off with when was your first paranormal experience?
I will.
Oh, great.
I mean, the earliest one that I can remember anyways was, I was dropping my little brother off at my parents' house.
You don't like him.
And me and my friend Jennifer, the way the road worked, you drove down the road, and then you had to, like, it was a cul-de-sac, you had to turn around and come back out. When my parents' house the side of the house faced the road, and the front of the house, it was just kind of backwards. And as you were driving back through, you could see straight through my mom's front door. And I was driving through and I saw a lady standing at the window. I couldn't see her face, it was her back to me. And she had this long, beautiful hair, blonde, curly, but she had, it looked like a green robe on. So I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, and it was just my grandma, because my grandma had a green robe and she lived with my parents. And then I got home and I called Mom and I'm like, where was you at when I dropped Johnny off? And she said, oh, me and Mommy went to visit Wilma. So they weren't even home. There was also ghost stories attached to that property, and many, many other ghostly experiences after that happened at that house.
Was that the one where they would when they moved, they heard all the noise in the
Yeah.
house?
Yes, that house. There was supposedly a boy and girl that had died down there. They were making out and fell asleep in the car, and the fumes, however that happened,
What idiot?
killed them. So.
Well, mine happened before my memories even started developing.
Fabulous. Kayla's an indigo.
You know that. You know the story.
Baby, your first paranormal experience.
Well, they don't know the story. Excuse me.
Well, that's gonna have to be edited.
It was a bad one.
No, tell us about it. Tell it like you've never told it to us before.
He's off a perk.
I've not heard all of it.
Look at that bun, it's terrible.
He lived in Ohio. Was in ninth grade, 8th or 9th grade, about 8th grade, 8th or 9th grade, something like that. And we went to these girls' house, and they got the Ouija board out and opened it up and drugged something through. Bad.
And to this day, he does not allow Ouija board even in the house.
Do y'all blame the man?
No. That was your very first experience, the Ouija board?
Me and my
Literally
buddy-
picked him up and threw him through a patio door?
Yeah, me and my buddy.
Crazy, Jake, you
No.
ass.
They pissed the ghost off or something.
Obviously, it was probably a demonic spirit or something.
That was just Frank. Happened to my buddy Eric once.
The people said
You
the
seen
house,
that?
Next
No.
question.
people said the house was haunted. The house has been haunted for years.
What's your thoughts on ghosts?
Well, I'm not exactly a believer. I don't understand. I'm trying to open my mind to anything that's possible. I'm not sure that ghosts are like our dead loved ones floating around or whatever. I think that it's probably just a little bit of energy they left behind. Like this house that we're in tonight. Newbury house in historic Rugby, Tennessee. The most haunted town in America. But we have had some pretty cool shit go down. But anyway, next question.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on
Oh,
those?
yeah.
Ducks are scary.
Think they're real?
It can be.
Do you think when we die we just automatically become a ghost to float around?
No.
No, your spirit.
How do we earn that right?
Spirit does. When you're underground, your spirit comes out.
What's the point in dying now?
I don't know.
Exactly. The only way we'll know is when we're dead and down. Or in the, whatchamacallit.
I don't know.
What about I'm leaning towards getting buried and hiding?
Well,
Yes, I believe in
Ghosts.
ghosts. They are here.
Joe's not comfortable with me getting cremated.
it's
That'd be
not
weird.
my favorite thought either, but
What?
Will you put me in hiding?
if there's room, which there was, so.
Awesome.
What about reincarnation?
Oh God.
Well, I believe that reincarnation, you know how I feel about that. It's probably the most likely scenario. They say energy can't be created nor destroyed, and it took me a long time to understand what they meant by that. And I think that when we pass away, our energy definitely leaves our body and goes all different kinds of places. I don't exactly say that you're the reincarnation of my friend Angie,
Or Hitler.
that passed away right before I got pregnant with you. I don't think you're Hitler. But do I think you got some of her energy? Absolutely. I think when we pass, our energy goes everywhere. I think when Mom passed, we all got some of her energy. Hell, we were taking on her traits. I definitely know Hudson's got some of my daddy in him. I knew it the first time I held him in my arms. I said, was you there? I said, Johnny, this kid is special. Did I not?
Special ed.
Oh,
Don't be a hater. I still love you. You're just second best.
I already know I've lived more than that
Do
child.
you think reincarnation is possible, baby?
Yep.
I very much do. I think it's only in special circumstances.
I disagree.
Good for you.
Well, it's about time you throw your opinion in there.
Here's one that I kind of dread you talking about. Here we go.
Oh, God.
Aliens.
Oh yeah. Let's go, Becky. Together. Come on.
Aliens are absolutely 100% real.
Just ask the African kids in school.
Exactly. We watched a video on it last night. They're, I don't know if they're coming down here like zooming us up and probing us or not. It's possible.
If I get
because-
probed, I'm just gonna end it.
But I do believe that there's aliens here. I believe that abduction is very possible because, I mean, if they could, why not? If we could go to their planet and abduct them, we would do it. And we'd probably cut them open and see how they work. So at least they're being nice dropping us back off. But anyway, I think maybe some of the missing people in this country were abducted by aliens. I think maybe they wanted to stay instead of come back. But we're not talking about abduction, we're talking about aliens in general. And I believe that aliens there's definitely more than one race of them. And I think that 2 to 3 different races of aliens have probably visited this planet. I believe, I'm not going to talk about what they did for me recently because it upsets Michaela, but I don't think they mean us no harm. Baby, you think aliens are real?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't.
You've seen a UFO. I've never seen a UFO.
I've actually saw a UFO before.
Before.
Yeah.
When'd you turn young black lady? I mean, I can go southern, but you go young.
It's just how it came out.
I think one in Ohio.
I saw one, and Garrett saw one the same night, same time.
DJ and my Uncle Rantel saw them. We were, when my grandpa was dying, we stayed a lot with Rantel indoors. while they were in Lexington. Those were actually fun times too. We used to pick blackberries and doors and.
My hair isn't this.
But anyway,
I'm sure.
anyways, we my uncle and your dad saw a
Yeah.
UFO.
Yeah, uh-huh. I bet they did for me.
Well, your dad was like your age, so I'm
Oh.
pretty sure it was innocent. Actually, he was only like 12, I think.
Hey, so he still had hair.
Not much, but
They're out there.
I just heard a voice.
I've seen one in Harrisburg Pike in Grove City.
A woman's voice.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Oh,
These
Lord.
are good.
Favorite place to investigate so far that we've been?
Well, this place is definitely getting up there, but I love Octagon Hall. I do.
Yeah, I would have said that too, but you know, you didn't bring me.
I like Octagon Hall. I like Wildcat Mountain, but I get scared up there. Not of the supernatural, but of the living. And bears. This place is definitely up there, though. I want to come back this summer when we can get out and explore a little bit.
I'm trying to think of my favorite place.
Maybe
Yeah.
go in together and rent the whole house.
Ain't
Nothing really happened at Bardstown.
Oh, and I love. Are you guys not hearing? It's almost,
I heard something about
it's almost like a conversation.
I think it's our echo.
Oh, it might be. And I did enjoy the Jailer's Inn too. Not really. I mean, we didn't get one single thing there while I was with you.
We did though.
Wait,
Remember?
y'all-
I went
Yeah.
and watched it back and we got voices and stuff. that
Y'all
we
went
didn't
Oh.
twice?
Well,
We went
anyways,
in October like 3 years ago.
I thought it was a great time.
Oh, we went
It was
before
Halloween
us.
and
Yeah,
fun.
and then we went
But
that summer after that.
Octagon Hall just has such a presence, you know.
Even
Yeah.
though I've not been able to post it, a real video of it, the Devil's Creek.
Yeah, Devil's Creek has been a long time haunt of mine.
It's been one thing after another with that place.
We've had things going on down there
These are
since.
good. There we go.
What did you like them?
I never really had anything happen to me down there, but I've had friends that stuff happened to. Like, yeah, craziness.
Yeah, me too.
Every time I go, the last couple times I've tried to go down there.
We were driving down that road one night, which I thought she was just fucking around.
What
She
a
wasn't really
mom.
the type that fucked around though. She was pretty, I mean, I don't know why she
Mellow?
would have, but I swear to God, I think maybe I thought she was like on acid or something like that. She might have been. She kept saying keep out signs, like in the woods the whole time we were going down. She was like, they would just appear, she said. That was scary.
Who was it?
Angie,
You guys like these?
Oh,
They're good.
I didn't eat one of them.
I'm careful. I should have got the beef.
I
I'm
got
glad
eight.
Joe likes them.
The chicken ones are better.
They are chicken.
They put cheeses.
The burgers are good, right?
Yeah, yeah, burgers, good. Yeah.
So, what's your favorite ghost hunt tool?
What?
Either the SLS or I called it right. And I love the spirit box, obviously.
I like the cameras.
Joe likes my security
What is your-
cameras.
What's your favorite?
I was that tonic period.
I think my REM pod. And I've been waiting for a year to get.
And we bought it for her Christmas present.
Oh yeah, mom of the year. Actually, pretty good decision. Yeah, I never had them all.
Did you pretty good for Christmas too there, Nick?
Scariest place you ever.
My brain. I can't remember
The
it.
hoodie you wear every day and a gift card that you had to trade, but it all worked out.
What's the scariest place you've ever investigated?
Octagon Hall.
It's a toss up between Devil's Creek and.
I've never really
Barrowford.
investigated Devil's Creek.
I've
or
never been there
Barrowford.
either. I think maybe we tried to go
I've
one
been
time,
to
but
both
didn't.
places, but I've never
We went to
never
Barrowford
investigated there.
one night. It was cold and it snowed.
But yeah, Devil's Creek
We
is
had a
a
car.
terrifying place.
And we heard what sounded like machinery down in the woods, remember?
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was no construction or anything going on. because it
Really?
used to- but later I found out that it was a coal community. So it made sense.
Right.
It was crazy.
That sounds crazy.
But it's all good.
They've just been seeing me eat chips the whole time.
What's your thought on cryptids? Like Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, the Mothman?
For the most part, anything is possible, but nah.
Skinwalkers, shut up.
I don't see the point in all that. Skinwalkers are something different, though. I think they're
No, we're not. That's
demonic.
the exact thing.
No, they're demonic creatures. We don't really know if Bigfoot is, say, evil or not.
He's here.
Joe's had a Bigfoot encounter. I told him what happened.
Big feet, not Bigfoot.
Tell him about the briar bush and all that. What you told me the other day.
My aunt's had some sexual relations with Bigfoot.
My buddy was up in West Virginia. We went up to look at some stuff, but it was like dust on, like almost dark. And we heard this thing following us. And we turned around and he's a big old hairy creature behind us. And we ran. He said, run, and we ran into a big pile of, we dove into a big old pile of briar bushes because he said they won't come in here because they're scared of them or something. So we dove in there, got it up, and he came in there too, but we got out and got to the trailer where my uncle was, and my uncle and his friend, and we answered the door and they come out, and that guy, my uncle's friend said, you seen it, didn't you? And I said, yeah. And it was Bigfoot. He was big and hairy. He had 2 legs and 2 arms, and he was hairy, buddy.
Like I said, it's possible. Anything is possible, but I think.
They shot at it.
I
Scared
don't
it
know.
up.
I just leave it at that. Anything's
Shot
possible.
bullets
What's
at me.
this?
Shot bullets in the air.
Why?
What do you think that is?
I don't know.
Oh, they're fake, but what do you think that is?
I don't know. What is it? A skinwalker?
No, it's chupacabra.
Look
at it.
Those are demonic devil things.
Oh my, everything's demonic.
Well, if it eats me, it's demonic, okay?
Have you ever had a near-death experience?
I have not. I've not even came close. You have?
I've almost drowned before.
Same.
That's terrifying.
Well, when they threw me down the steps.
Who?
Ghost. Or whoever, whatever it
Threw
was.
you down the steps? When?
I was out window.
Oh.
I've almost been hit by a train. I've almost drowned. I've been close to getting hit by a car a few times.
I almost drowned once. I saw the light and everything. It was dark outside. We were swimming.
These are good.
I didn't know how to swim, and it was on pigskin, and some dude pushed me. Kyle Stevens pushed me into the water, and I was just kind of laying down there, like, is somebody gonna get me, or am I
Well,
gonna die?
Bethel just had a blow up ring, and I was on a big floaty, and I went backwards trying to get off of it, and I got stuck. Yeah. Needless to say, I about drowned and about died.
Who got you out?
Well, Megan was with me, but I couldn't get her to understand what was going on, and I eventually got myself out.
Helpful.
Scariest paranormal experience you've had?
Being around that thing.
The scariest?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I have a couple.
I'm
Is Bethel on your top
Off the
three?
top of my head, I don't have anything. Just off the top of my
Well, we
head.
know what Toes was.
Yeah. What's yours?
Could be the night that I saw the Grim Reaper walk through my brother's room. It could be the day I heard the little girl laugh while I was using the bathroom.
So, does the time that I saw the little midgets walking in the kitchen count?
midnight.
Those were not ghosts. That was you high on some drug.
It was hallucinations from Xanaflex.
Exactly.
You should probably clarify that you don't do that anymore.
Almost 7 years? 7 years, Xanax.
Yes.
And Xanaflex 3. Almost 7 years. Go, me.
Mom.
Be quiet. We're doing
And then the last one. What are
are
your thoughts on spirits coming to you in your dreams?
Cap.
I think it's a way for them to communicate. I've actually had
I
a
think it's
spirit.
the easiest way for them to communicate.
I've had, right after my grandma died, she came to my bedside one night, and I mean, this was so realistic that the only thing off in the dream was that my little brother was asleep in my floor, in a bed in the floor, and that he wasn't there. That was the only thing that was unrealistic. But I woke up and I stood up out of bed. She was standing there in the robe and nightgown that we buried her in, everything, and she hugged me and said, "I love you, Becky," and then she was gone.
I had that dream a few years ago.
I used to dream about Angie all the
I
time.
dream about Mama at least twice a week now.
I never do.
At least twice a week.
I've dreamed of her like maybe twice.
You do that with Papa too.
I know, I don't never dream of Papa. I dreamed of him when Mom was getting ready to die.
But every time I dream about him, he doesn't talk to me, so I don't
They
care
were
whether
so
I'm about
happy
him or
in
not.
those dreams though. Mom and Dad were so happy.
You know, I've yet to dream of them together though.
Oh, this was before Mom passed.
But usually in my dreams, it's like she's still alive. You know?
Right, how my Angie dreams were.
But
We'd just be driving down the road, cruising along, and all of a sudden it would hit me, "Oh my God, you're dead!"
did I? Yeah, I did that to Papa the first time I dreamed about it, and then he never talked to me after that. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know.
I know, alright. You ain't gotta break it, Jenny.
Huh?
Everything was awesome.
Well,
But-
thank you. It's the first meal I've cooked in a while.
No, did I
Right.
tell you about the time I dreamed about Granny Shepherd and Grandpa Shepherd together?
Yes, you did. You've never even seen Grandpa
So
Shepherd.
creepy.
It sounds creepy.
I never met that man in my life.
I've
He died,
never
what?
laid eyes on my great-grandparents.
He died, what, 14 years before
I
was
dreamed
even
about him
born?
one time, and he was standing in the laundry room in his underwear.
Here, babe.
That's just
Put this in.
bizarre.
They were both on
And
board
clean.
tables in this
They're
room.
dirty. I
Ugh.
used to fork.
But they were alive.
Or just go and wash them all.
They weren't like cut open or anything. They were alive. It was weird. It was an odd experience, to say the least.
Okay, I think I'm just gonna throw this lettuce out real quick.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed listening to that and leave your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching.